Belarus is actually the best kept secret in Europe for foreign investors.
Belarus offers an attractive business environment for investors. Its location, highly skilled workforce and scientific and engineering excellence has been enhanced by a far-reaching program of reforms and incentives.
Belarus is actually placed on the crossroads between EU and Russia, Baltic and Black Sea regions, perfectly located in terms of access to the different markets, and actually it provides access to more than 600 million people if you combine EU, Russia and Ukraine.
Belarus is very keen to attract foreign investment and has embarked on an extensive program to privatize over 500 leading enterprises.
Privatization is very important for macroeconomic prospects of Belarus in the first place, because we believe that existing assets might attract foreign direct investment.
An important part of the government's investment drive is a robust set of guarantees and assurances for prospective business partners. The Investment Code gives foreign businesses a transparent legal framework, enshrining property rights, protection against discrimination, and the freedom to repatriate profits. Belarus has made far-reaching reforms to improve its business climate. It has made sweeping changes to the procedure of setting up and running a business, and significantly has abolished the government's golden share for privatized companies. And to ensure Belarus stays competitive, the government regularly meets its Foreign Investment Advisory Council, which includes leading international companies. Registering a new business takes only one day and involves minimum documentation.
I see a lot of evidence of real interest of the local government in terms of building and dialogue with foreign investors.
Belarus's improving investment climate was recognized when it was named 4th best business reformer globally by the World Bank's Doing Business Report 2010.
There have been significant market reforms in order to cut red tape and make investment easier.
Belarus's free economic zones and pioneering high technology park offer significant investment incentives, including exemptions from corporation tax, with hundreds of foreign businesses taking advantage of them.
We can compare our high-tech park with the approach existing in India or in Singapore.
Каждому иностранному инвестору, я бы сказал, Беларусь предлагает одни из наиболее лучших условий организации ведения бизнеса в Восточной Европе.
There is significant potential for investment and growth in Belarus's strong and diverse economy. Attractive opportunities exist in agriculture, food and drink, petrochemicals, energy, insurance, and telecommunications, among many others. Manufacturing is one of Belarus's key sectors for investment, and its manufacturing exports can be found all over the world.
Belarus is a very highly developed industrial country. It used to be the assembly plant for the whole former Soviet Union, and it's still so for Russia. And also Belarus enjoys a very knowledgeable, skilled workforce.
As well as traditional strengths in heavy industry, such as the giant mining trucks built in Minsk, Belarus produces a range of other products, from specialized optical equipment and consumer electrics to textiles. Financial services is recognized as one of the most liberalized sectors in Belarus. There are many opportunities available in this burgeoning sector.
With the national banking system being relatively small, there is a lack of internal domestic financial sources in Belarus, which provides the perfect opportunity for foreign banks and investment funds and other financial institutions to step in and provide the capital needed for privatization and growth of national economy.
Когда мы говорим о последовательной программе либерализации государственных банков, мы понимаем, что это достаточно высокий потенциал. На сегодняшний момент 4 государственных банка контролируют более 60% рынка банковских услуг.
Belarus is emerging as a global IT powerhouse with global brands such as IBM, Thomson Reuters, and HP using services supplied in the country. Firms are being attracted by the generous tax breaks and highly skilled labor force on offer.
The overall IT industry of Belarus is growing very, very fast. And if we can compare the year 2005 and the year 2008, within 3 years, the volume of production of the software in the Republic of Belarus grew by 10 times.
The retail turnover has been growing for over 20% for the 5 to 7 consecutive years, and the consumer spendings actually doubled for 5 years, for the last 5 years.
And there is plenty of room for growth. Despite the rapid rise in disposable income, the number of retail outlets in Belarus remains the lowest in the region.
I think that this sector will be booming. I mean the retail real estate, and I believe that we'll see it growing several times, double, triple in within the next 5-7 years.
There are major developments in Belarus's construction sector. The $7 billion Minsk City project will create a city within a city, encompassing new apartments and offices, schools and shops, parks and leisure centers.
Рынок недвижимости Республики Беларусь является интересным и перспективным для иностранных инвесторов как с точки зрения его потенциала роста, так и с точки зрения наличия новых и амбициозных проектов в данной сфере.
Belarus's beautiful and unspoilt countryside is a major asset in the country's drive to boost tourism, with plenty of opportunities in eco and agri-tourism. Hoteliers are also being encouraged with generous tax incentives to establish operations in Belarus's vibrant cities alongside international names such as Crown Plaza and Hyatt. Its location at the heart of Europe makes transport and logistics a key area for future investment. Major logistic hubs are under construction around Minsk to meet the current and future demand, and there are many state-run operations on the list for privatization. Investment opportunities abound in Belarus. The best-kept secret in Europe is becoming the continent's leading emerging market. Belarus's unique business opportunities and favourable conditions have attracted around 5,000 foreign investors from 94 countries. The leading investors are from the UK, Austria, Russia, Switzerland, Germany and the Netherlands. These include global giants such as Hewlett-Packard, Bosch, Heineken, Coca-Cola, Austria Telecom, Raiffeisenbank and Crown Plaza.
Foreign investors, when they come to Belarus, oftentimes expect to find an unreformed Soviet state, and they're surprised to see that it's much more like Western or Central Europe than what they expected.
The government is keen to attract and protect foreign investments and has established a Foreign Investment Advisory Council to support and listen to foreign investors. and more importantly, to act on their recommendations to improve the business environment.
Government clearly demonstrates a willingness in terms of development of, let's say, constructive relations and dialogue with foreign investors and potential foreign investors too.
The government's extensive market liberalization and business reforms are aimed to make Belarus one of the best 30 places in the world to do business.
Doing business in Belarus compared to other countries in the region is very similar. I would say that the regulatory structure here has reformed a lot in the last 5 years or so. Red tape's been cut dramatically, and it's much easier to set up and to exit a business than it used to be. If I was going to compare it to some of the countries in proximity to Belarus, say Czech Republic, I don't think there's that many differences.
With opportunities ever expanding, some foreign companies have been ahead of the game in identifying the potential of Belarus, and as a result have seen their businesses and profits grow significantly.
I'm proud we managed to increase our sales volume almost 10 times, starting from 2000, and Belarus market provides a lot of opportunities for international companies who operate in this area.
Our corporate growth has been between 40 and 50% per annum for the last 4 or 5 years.
Bosch пришел на рынок в 1993 году. В прошлом году оборот составил 44 миллиона евро. Если сравнить с оборотом первого года, оборот был только 300 тысяч евро. По моему мнению, за это время Bosch развивался очень успешно.
The experience of foreign investors shows that Belarus is full of opportunities, with a supportive and committed government. It is an untapped market, packed with potential.
Belarus is actually the best kept secret in Europe for foreign investors.
Belarus is host to a developing centre of 21st century IT, providing a strong European competitor to the likes of India and China. Businesses are attracted by its highly skilled workers, location at the heart of Europe, and attractive tax regime.
The winning combination for the Belarusian IT sector is the combination of the quality of the people and the education that they receive, their tendency to think independently, very agile, good communication skills, and the cost of operating here.
Historically, Belarus was very strong in information communication and semiconductor technologies, with a lot of technical subjects taught in universities. And actually, it is one of the world center for the offshore software developments.
Comparing it with doing the same work in India and with China, Belarus has proved itself in the last 5 years to produce a better combination of quality and efficiency.
Belarus's high technology park has a globally competitive tax regime. Registered companies do not have to pay any corporation tax or tax on imports necessary for production. For employees, income tax is capped at 9%.
Well, clearly the high technology park is unique in this region. None of the other governments have this program.
The distinctive feature of our high-tech park is that for the residents there is no requirement to be located on a certain territory, on a certain area. They can be located anywhere in Belarus. There are several companies that have experienced very rapid growth due to the membership in High Technologies Park.
Belarus is one of the hidden jewels of Europe. Blending beautiful countryside full of lakes, rivers and forests with modern cosmopolitan cities. Whether you live in Belarus or visit, you will enjoy your time in the Republic.
I enjoy working and living in Minsk. It is always interesting, you will never get bored, and people are wonderful.
The capital city, Minsk, is a vibrant, lively European city. It has a world-renowned ballet, opera and orchestra, and a superb collection of galleries and museums, as well as modern shops and restaurants. For visitors and residents alike, Minsk is a very friendly, clean and green city.
Personally, I spent just 3 minutes driving from my home, which I can see from this office.
It is very easy to get about, with wide boulevards and a great transport network.
It's organized and it's clean, and there's a lot of architecture that's enjoyable to look at, and it's uniquely different than other places in Europe. At the same time, it is a cosmopolitan city.
I'm proud Minsk city specifically, and Belarus is one of the safest places in the world. It's official statistic.
Away from the cities, Belarus is a beautiful, untouched country. Visitors can take part in a diverse range of outdoor activities. Major attractions include eco and agri-tourism, with tourists staying on farms and enjoying the rural life.
In many of the country areas of Belarus along the borders of Poland and Latvia, there's nice lake regions where there's a lot of ecotourism, a lot of recently established inns where you can enjoy walking and biking tours.
Tourism is an essential part of Belarus's plans for future economic development. The government has committed to attracting 10 million tourists a year by 2011 and improving the tourism infrastructure, with hotels and resorts being built across the country. It has attracted major international chains like the 5-star Crown Plaza Hotel in Minsk to cater for the increasing business and tourism market.
If there's one thing you have to do to relax when you come to Minsk, is take a walk along the river walk and go to the botanical gardens. I think you'll find it's very enjoyable. Also, Belarusian vodka is the best.
Belarus is a great place to live, work and visit. Belarus presents a wealth of new opportunities for foreign investors. The right conditions are in place to deliver great returns over the next decade and beyond.